I kept dialing this number in the last 30 minutes since we saw it online.
It's a magic number, honestly.
I will introduce myself because I'm a journalist. My name is Olu Phillips.
Olu Phillips.
And I work with Channels TV. I work with Channels Television.
Oh, Channels.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's a reliable one.
Okay, so I'm gonna be very straight about this. I mean, we've heard the things and seen the things that are trending on social media. I'm just gonna ask based on the things I saw in the last few days of coverage, and I'm gonna ask questions that are very direct, and I'll be pleased if you can provide us with answers to the utmost of your sincerity. Sir, tonight, first of all, there's been what has been described as a Black Tuesday owing to shootings, sporadic shootings, cases of fatality and injuries. First of all, what's your take on this when you heard this?
I was shocked. I was amazed. Knowing fully well, I have the history of being an activist and an unrepentant protester in the past. And I used the statement yesterday, appealing to the conscience of all Nigerians, all the protesters as well. And I sided with them that what they are doing is right. And they have the right to free speech, freedom of association, and freedom to complain. I've done it before. But that they should please call off the protest. That is how I ended my release. You have a copy in Channels. And suddenly tonight, I had a call that army had attacked, Nigerian soldiers had attacked the protesters. I was shocked. So, in the process of making all of these inquiries, I started picking numbers. Usually, if I don't have your name, and you imagine, you are talking to me now. If I don't have your name, I won't pick your number unless you come through my PA. It's a personal line. But when lives of people are involved, and you in a democracy, you had suddenly that people are being attacked by military or people in military uniform with live bullets. You start to wonder. You are shocked. I am extremely shocked. Okay? And ready to complain to the highest level.
If you follow a bit of the tones and the tonation and the pain in the voices of the people who spoke on this number earlier, it is one of frustration, anguish, and a lot of accusation. Beyond being shocked about these outcomes tonight or late last night, because it's already in the wee hours of the mornings,
Yes.
Beyond being shocked, what are you saying to the Nigerian youths as far as this time is concerned? What do you think should be the next step for government? And in very strong words, how would you either describe or condemn this attitude or this act to demonstrate that beyond being shocked, there are other things that bother you as far as these actions are concerned? Lives have been lost.
It is early hours of the morning. There is no way I can talk to the authority or wake them up now. I've tried to reach the NSA. I tried to reach the head of army. You don't call the president at this hour. But I strongly condemn the act. There are other means of settling or dispersing even irritating protests. Why would they use live bullets? They are rubber bullets. We are parents. I condemn this act. In no supporting manner.
Let me take you. Yeah, sorry to jump in. Let me take you again on the frustration of many people. Now, there's been a lot of link to your name as regards what had happened to the toll gate, and the reasons are not far-fetched. Some have attributed and accused you of masterminding this because of vested interest in terms of business revenue that comes from the toll gate, and now these guys have occupied that place in days, and perhaps so a lot of monies have been lost, and this may not augur well or go down well with any business owner. Do you own this business, and how much have you lost?
No, I don't own the business. It's a public business. It is owned by the Lagos State government. And the private owners, I don't even know. I'm ready to face all inquiry. Okay? I have no dime, no kobo investment in the toll gate. Now, just we're about 13 days or 14 days to the protest now. Before this, I was being accused and reported to the presidency that I was behind the protest. I was a sponsor of the protest. Okay? Suddenly, I spoke day before yesterday that silence is happening. Is tolerance of whatever is going on. I spoke against it, and I appealed to the youth. And I told the governor to please find means. And that is why he set up the Judicial Commission of Inquiry. The governor had gone to the home of one of the victims to even appeal to them. He has put 200 million naira together as part of, deposit for restitution and compensation for those affected. I will never be part of any carnage. I will never be part of that.
Let me ask you.
Use of life,
yes, go ahead.
Life
Sir.
ammunition.
Yes.
Is condemnable in totality.
Let me ask you this straight again, as if the Nigerian youths are speaking. Did you, in any way, covertly or overtly, order or turn your eyes away, knowing directly or indirectly of this action that happened late last night, in any way, manner or means, order the shooting of innocent protesters waving Nigerian flag, sitting down in honor and in respect of the Nigerian flag, armless Nigerian youths? Did you, sir, do that?
No. I said no, capital no, and several times no. How can I be part of that, remotely or otherwise? It's not possible. Maybe you are just knowing me. apologetic protester. I've seen people killed during Abacha regime. I've condemned it. I've gone to detention. I've condemned it. I've gone to exile as a result of being recalcitrant. That military must go. Okay? So, on us, we have to, the protest that we tolerated for 13, 12 days without incident, and that we suddenly become victim of our own exercise for peace. And that we shed blood. Innocent blood. To end the protest. It's not acceptable.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
There are other means. Even if they refuse to leave the spot, you can use tear gas. You can use pepper spray.
Yeah.
You can use rubber bullet. Not life ammunition. And I don't believe that the president himself will authorize it. Honestly.
What should be happening now? Because we have just few